Welcome to the Near Still Waters podcast, where we journey together towards clarity and calm in the midst of life's storms. Hi, I'm your host, Susie Lubbers, a life coach, and a mama to 7 amazing grown children. Having homeschooled all of my children, including my special needs child, I've navigated the challenges of raising them and experienced the bittersweet moments of letting go. This journey has not been about teaching academics, but also about discovering how to find peace and purpose through every season of life. You can learn more about me and my mission at nearstillwaters.ca. In this space, we're dedicated to empowering moms. Whether you're in the trenches of homeschooling, navigating special needs parenting, seeking to rediscover your own passions after years of putting others first, you're not alone. Together, we'll explore strategies to bring clarity into the chaos of motherhood and uncover ways to cultivate calm within ourselves, even while accomplishing the hard things. Each episode will share stories, practical tips, inspirational guidance to help you embrace your journey with grace, resilience, and faith. So grab a cup of coffee, take a deep breath, and let's step into a space of learning and growth. Welcome to the Near Still Waters podcast, where your journey to clarity and peace begins.
Hey friend, let's be honest. Homeschooling is a full-time job, but so is managing a home, raising kids, running errands, making meals, and trying to have a little time for yourself. If you have ever felt like you can't possibly do it all, you are not alone. The truth is, you can't do everything every day, but you can find a balance that works for you. In today's video, we're going to talk about why balance doesn't mean doing everything perfectly. I'll talk about the 3 essential routines that will help you stay sane and practical ways to keep up with homeschooling, housework, and self-care without burning out. So grab a cup of coffee, take a deep breath, and let's talk about how to balance homeschooling with all the other things that you have to do every day. Let's first talk about what balance is not. Balance does not mean doing every subject, every activity, and every chore perfectly every day. Balance is not feeling caught up all the time, never dropping the ball, or having messy days. I used to think that if I could get it right, schedule the right system, the right plan, I'd feel really balanced. But what I've learned is that balance isn't about doing everything. It's about doing the right things at the right time. There is a mind shift change that changes everything. Instead of aiming for perfection, aim for flexibility and priorities. Some days, homeschooling will need more of your energy. Other days, housework and self-care needs to take priority. And that's perfectly okay. Balance is really about knowing what matters the most in each season and letting go of the guilt for not doing everything every day. So now let's talk about the 3 essential routines that will help you balance homeschooling, housework, and self-care without feeling overwhelmed. Well, the morning start routine. The way to start your morning sets the tone for your homeschool day. I would say keep it simple. Take a few moments for quiet time, prayer, journaling, Bible reading, and then have a basic homeschool opening day, like a morning read aloud, some devotion time with your children during breakfast, and make sure your kids know that this is expected of them for that time of the day. So you're not constantly saying, this is what we're doing today. They know what you're doing for that day. The second thing I would say for setting a routine would be the good enough cleaning routine. And stop trying to have a perfect house. Your home will probably never be spotless again all the time. And that's okay. Instead of trying to do it all, create a realistic cleaning system that works for your family. Simple strategies would be to have a 10-minute morning reset where everyone helps clean up. I would use loop cleaning So focus on one task per day instead of deep cleaning everything at once. And assign your kids simple responsibilities. They live there too. They can help with cleaning up. The third thing I would recommend would be to have an evening reset. Prepare for tomorrow without feeling exhausted. An evening routine makes your mornings so much smoother. And no, it does not have to be complicated. So here's some easy evening reset ideas. Tidy up the homeschool pace. Tidy up the homeschool space so you're not waking up to chaos. Check your homeschool plan for the next day, but make sure you're flexible. I always put my books out the night before. In order, I would set them on each children's space in order of what they were expected to do. So it was there. After your evening routine, take time for yourself. Read, pray, take a bath, and do something to help you unwind. I know balancing homeschool and everything else feels a little overwhelming at times. So let's break it down into 3 areas: homeschooling, housework, and self-care. Those are the 3 things you need to focus on. So how do we keep up with homeschooling without overcomplicating it? Homeschooling doesn't have to take 8 hours a day. Here's some ways to simplify. Use a loop schedule so you're not trying to fit every subject into every day. Make sure that you make use of independent learning. Not every lesson has to be led by you. Make sure that every week you have a light day, just reading aloud, nature studies, creative projects, or your co-op day. And how do we keep up with housework without feeling like a maid that's never done? Instead of trying to keep everything clean all the time, use the power routines and delegation. Simple strategies I use would be using a timer for quick cleanups throughout the day. Assign age-appropriate chores to your kids. They live there too. They can help. Use a laundry day system instead of feeling like you're always behind on washing the clothes. How do you fit self-care into that busy schedule without feeling guilty? Moms often pour themselves out and take care of themselves last, but you cannot pour from an empty cup. Wake up 15 minutes before your kids for quiet time. You'll be surprised at how much that makes your day go much calmer and much smoother. Make sure you make non-negotiable breaks during your days for quiet time, a short walk, or reading, whatever works and whatever settles you down. Make sure you have support. Talk to a mentor, join a homeschool group, or just reach out to a friend. We all need to have someone to bounce things off. Friend, I just want to remind you, you don't have to do everything every day. You're not failing if your house is messy. And if you don't finish every lesson, or even if you just need a break, you're not failing. Balance isn't about perfection. It's about learning what truly matters in this season, at this time, and giving yourself the grace for the rest. So today I want to challenge you. What's one thing you can simplify in your homeschool or home this week? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. I love creating these videos. But if you would subscribe to this video and like it and subscribe to my channel, it would be very helpful and help me provide you more information and more encouragement. You've got this, Mama. And even on the hard days, God's grace is enough.
Hey there, homeschool mama. Can I ask you something? Have you ever felt exhausted, overwhelmed, and like you're running on empty? Like no matter how hard you try, homeschooling just isn't bringing the joy it used to? I want you to know that you're not alone. I've been there, stuck in the cycle of burnout, frustration, and guilt. But I also found a way forward. And that's exactly why I created Beyond Burnout for the Homeschool Mom. This isn't just another homeschool planner or to-do list. It's a workbook designed to help you move from disconnection to connection, exhaustion to renewal, and stress to peace. Inside this workbook, you'll find practical steps to identify the real causes of your burnout,
strategies for self-care that actually fits your homeschool life, biblical encouragement to realign your heart and mind, tools to help you set boundaries, prioritize what matters, and rediscover joy in your homeschool journey. Mama, you don't have to stay stuck in burnout. There is a way through, and this workbook will help you take the first step. Grab your copy of Beyond Burnout for the Homeschool Mom today on Amazon. You'll find the link in the show notes, because you deserve a homeschool life that's not just surviving, but thriving.